Hey followers, I'm Stefan and it's time for another Rideshare Reflection. Hey my peeps, how y'all doing? Today I just want to talk about what it's like to get a complaint. So obviously holding Lyft's highest award, and that is 5-star platinum driver, I rarely get complaints. But occasionally I do, and I'm going to share with you today a story about one of the craziest, most frivolous complaints I ever received. The complaint revolved around a ride I did on an icy, wet, nasty day. I mean, it had freezing rain, it had cold temperatures, and I had to pick up, my passenger was blind, right? So I come out of the car. As soon as I saw it was a blind person, I got out of my car and went around. She was being helped down to the car by another person. So it's always tricky with blind people because you can't tell how much they want to be helped. You help them too much, some of them might get offended. If you don't help them at all, it's gonna, make you look bad. So you have to kind of take your cue from them, how much to help them. I took over control of the situation pretty early, because the woman who brought her down, she herself didn't look too spry, if you know what I mean. So I took over and I made sure that she walked on as little ice as possible. I put her right hand on top of the door and I kind of let her take it from there, watching her the whole way. She had the stick and everything. She did great after that. So her ride had a stop in it. That stop was at McDonald's. So we go to McDonald's. I help her place the order. I just helped her with the transaction, right? So then we're going to what I assume is her home. So we get to the home. Of course, I jump out and I come around. All right. On the front of the home, there's kind of like a little front porch. A man comes out. Can't tell from his age whether it's her father or if it's her husband. But he comes out, he's got on, I don't know, a t-shirt or whatever, and he's standing right there. I'm thinking he should have on a coat and he should come down to get his person, right? But he doesn't. So I come out and I help her out. And again, I'm holding one of her arms and I'm helping her walk, making sure she walks on as little ice as possible. Unfortunately, I grabbed the food at the same time. So I got the food in one hand and I'm also helping her with the other hand. And in the process of getting her in her gate and on the way up to her house, the bag slips out of my hand. The bag slips out of my hand and a bunch of one package of fries slips out. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, the most important thing is the person, getting the person in safe, which I did. I handed the rest of the food to the gentleman. I knew something was strange because he never really took over control of the passenger. So, she used her stick to go inside. He went inside. Do you know this guy wrote me up for dropping those fries? Like, to hell with getting his person in safely. All he cared about was the fries, apparently. So he wrote me up for that. I didn't even bother answering that because they don't count your worst rating against you unless you get a certain amount within a short time period. But I just found that hilarious. Maybe I should have dropped her and held the fries.